picking up the broadcast. Welcome to those of you who are just picking up the broadcast. 6 minutes, 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mountain Vista has just scored. They lead 7-0, a 15-yard touchdown pass from Campbell Lancaster, the surprise starting quarterback. 4 weeks of Jake Barrett led us to Campbell Lancaster. Golden Eagles turned the ball over on their first possession. Noah Hicks was stripped, and then luckily, 41 yards into the end zone. They lead 7-0. I'm Jeremy Goldson. Welcome to those of you who are following Mountain Vista football here on the VistaNow YouTube channel. The Golden Eagles 0-4, looking for their first touchdown, their first win of the season. And the Legacy Lightning looking for the same thing. Kickoff is going to be returned and packed out to about the 35-yard line. That is where the Lightning will take over. Mountain Vista defense really not tested particularly. They forced the long third down play, and the interception on the well overthrown ball, the senior Nick McCarthy. For Legacy this season, it has not been the best of seasons. They lost to Broomfield in their opener, 55-14. Then to Bothell from Washington, 40-13. A loss to Lakewood, a ranked team, 37-24 in a really rough matchup against Eagle Crest, a 33-14 loss. And it's a keeper. McCarthy bounces to the outside. He's going to have a little bit of room. 40, 45, 50, dives through an arm tackle and down to the 50-yard line, tackled on the play by Grant Shells on that right side, number 21. But a gain of about 15, 16 yards, and it's now first down for Legacy. Cotton Mountain Vista leaning to the strong side, the weak side of the field, the short side of the field there. Hand off here to Keys. Keys has a lot of room again. He's not even touched till he gets to the 40-yard line, though there is a flag in the backfield. He cut upfield at about 47, and we will see what the flag is. Looks like it's holding against Legacy.
Yeah, no,
and it is.
That one's really going to hurt them. You know, they had that good little run there. You know, got past the first down, and you know, it's just coming right on back. You know, little flags like that really add up.
The sonorous and dulcet tones of Blaze Shower. Today's a homecoming for Mountain Vista, so we've got a tag team booth, if you will. I will be here during the first and second quarters. Blaze is doing the first quarter. Bryce Tracy Ben Bowen joins us in the second quarter. Hunter Worley and Caden Clario for the third, and then the fourth quarter, if we get that far, will be Gonzo Tubbs, and we're not sure, maybe Ty Strawbridge. It should be a lot of fun. First down and 20 for Legacy, and another flag on the play. I don't know whether this is a timeout or another penalty. Beautiful Colorado evening for those of you who like Colorado evenings. Temperature in the low 70s. Huge homecoming crowd for the Golden Eagles, and everybody's dressed in black. Looking to meet your friend in the stands. Good luck with that, because you're not going to be able to find them.
Yeah, there's another little tiny penalty, you know, and now they're back at 1st and 25, and that's really going to hurt them, you know.
Looks like a movement penalty.
Yeah.
Exactly what Mountain Vista wants. With Rick Cash's 3-3 defense, handoff to Keys again. Blasting through across the 50. And again, he wasn't touched, Blaze. He hit the crease and just goes about 20 yards before anybody touched him.
Yeah, it seems like those D linemen and defensive backs are really having a hard time get him, because he's just slipping right through those holes.
And I apologize, that's Jaden Wingfield, not Dakota Keys. Wingfield again, big hole, first down. Steps right into the spot where Mountain Vista is, and Steven Smith there on the tackle. And for the Golden Eagles, this is a different look than they saw in that first series. Legacy moving quickly, but really hopping into the empty space. And this is not what Mountain Vista wanted to see. From 1st and 25, 2 plays about 34 yards, and Legacy marching down the field here in the first quarter. McCarthy under center, handoff Keys. He hops to that left side again, following his blockers down to the 20, 15, and pushed out of bounds at the 10. Again, worrying signs for Mountain Vista, because nobody touched him as he got through the hole. Looks like Ryland O'Donnell pushes him out after a gain of about 21. So that, for those of you who are keeping score at home, is 3 carries and 50 yards. First down and 10, and they can, I believe, Blaze, get a first down. Handoff Keys. Cuts back to the middle of the field, and an area of Eagles, if you will, tackle him after a 5-yard gain at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that might be one thing that Cash is talking about when they the defense comes off is how to really stop Keys, because these past like 3 or 4 plays, he's really been just crushing through the D-line, and Mountain Vista's trying to force the pass, but when Keys is running so well, you really can't.
Well, on the second down play, Brendan Moorhead and Vance Betts getting into the backfield, and Christopher Perella ties him up. Now big 3rd down and 3. Again, will Nick McCarthy and Legacy pass the ball? Wingfield, backfield. Down here to the near side with us is Owen Weber. Look out for him. He plays both ways, defensive back and wide receiver, matched up in man coverage. Handoff though, and nothing happening. Blowing it up. Wingfield tackled by Vance Betts. Again, the 5'7", 235-pound nose guard took out 2 men on the play, and now 4th down and 4. 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the quarter.
It seems almost as if the Vista defense, kind of figured out their run game, just those few last plays. And,
yeah, much more aggressive. Handoff Wingfield again! And again, the Golden Eagles blow it up! Well, they tell you that what this Mountain Vista defense will do is one of 2 things. They'll either sit back and let the play come to them, or they'll attack it. After getting gouged for 50 yards, they decided to attack it. That was Reese Evans and Vance Betts again. I haven't been keeping a full score of Betts, but I think that's about 4 tackles for the nose guard. Mountain Vista takes over at the 6-yard line. 1st down and 10.
You got to wonder if that that attacking of their running back came a little too late, because now you have Lancaster right in the end zone, and those worries of a safety, and just gets stuffed right there.
Well, he gets the handoff off. I couldn't see whether that was Noah Hicks or Ethan Ward, but the running back barely makes it back. It's Hicks. Barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 very different defensive styles, and yet offensively these teams are very, very similar. Part of that's because Legacy head coach Corey Hines started his coaching career at Mountain Vista under Rick Cash. Here's the snap to Lancaster. Handoff again. Nope, Lancaster keeper flush to his right. Now he's going to run himself, tucks it up and in, and scoots inside of Adam Lynch, the outside linebacker, for a gain of about 7, maybe 6.
7.
Blake Roberts with the tackle, I apologize, and it would be 3rd down and 3. This is the sort of play that you would like to convert it. You don't want to turn the ball over inside your own 20-yard line. Lancaster thought he might have had a receiver down the right side of the field, but he just couldn't get it out there to Wyatt Evans.
Oh, and
a flag.
Yeah, offsides.
Looked like it was offsides. If it is, that's a 1st down. This is just the beginning of our football. Well, I was going to do a teaser there, Blaze, and I'm not going to, because it's a false start on Mountain Vista. I just was too discouraged. It's 3rd down and 8. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the quarter. Mountain Vista, 7. And Legacy, the Lightning in their shiny gold helmets and white jerseys, 0. 3rd down and 8, Lancaster, 4-step drop. He's got plenty of time. Flushed a little bit to his right of his own volition, though. I don't know whether he could have taken the shot down the field. He might have had Cameron Williams at about the 40. But again, this is Campbell's game. He's not necessarily going to want to hold the ball and throw it deep. And you'd like him to stay in there a little bit longer.
Yeah, that first game, on this varsity team this year, you still got to kind of figure out, the wide receivers. Yeah, you've had practice, but, a game is completely different.
Knuckleball of a kick takes a Mountain Vista bounce out of bounds about the 34-yard line. Not the prettiest kick that we have seen. But Legacy will take over the 34-yard line. Legacy's first drive ended in a turnover. Their second drive ended on downs. Be interesting to see what the third drive brings us here as the sun sets at beautiful Shea Stadium. And I say beautiful Shea Stadium sarcastically because it is an ugly iron and metal edifice with a shiny plastic field. It's just me. 1 minute and 57 seconds to go here in the second quarter. I'm Jeremy Goldson. Blaze shower on color. Handoff Jaden Wingfield and blasted in the backfield. They did not fool Brendan Moorhead. Came flying off the line, the 6-foot senior, and a loss of about 5. And they keep giving us different running backs. That one was Brandon Tate, a 9th grader. Blaze, who's in at running back now, I of course can't see, it's too far away. It's Keys. Quick screen pass out to Key. And blocking downfield, but not a ton of it. I think coming up from the secondary is O'Donnell.
Looked like a block in the back there from number 70.
That would be Ian Gilbert, the left tackle. Thanks to Kate Tolson and Jack Hickish working tech for us tonight. Kate and I are very, very intimate standing next to each other. So if you hear any squealing in the headset, it's me stepping on Kate. For which I apologize, my friend. 1 minute, 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mountain Vista 7, Legacy 0. Defensively, maybe the best quarter the Golden Eagles have played all year. I talked about Legacy's start. Mountain Vista's has not been much more exciting. Golden Eagles lost their opener to Ralston Valley 51-0. We'll tell you more about it here. Second down and 20 at the 41-yard line. So a holding play on the last one. Oh, 2 men in motion. Now tightening up the formation, but a timeout. Jack Smith and the wide receiver looked like Brandon Abila both went in motion. So Legacy takes a timeout. Gives us a break in the action. To tell you, Mountain Vista 0-4 as well. They opened the year losing to Boston Valley 51-0. Tough loss to Cherokee Trail 38-21. A game they were in for 3 quarters, and the fourth quarter got away from them. At Grandview, a state title contender, a 35-7 loss. And last week, it seems like the pressure got to them. A Rocky Mountain team that wasn't necessarily definitively better than them, but with 3 losses, this team played tight. And this is something Coach Cash talked about all week, that he wants these guys to just go out and play. He knows they want that first win. He knows they feel like they're obligated to do something, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, coming off of those losses, like you said, Cash, really trying to get them motivated and get all that going. And, sometimes it's just hard, putting in a different quarterback this week, seeing if they can, figure things out.
Yeah, they want to run everything faster. As is Legacy, minute 22 to go. McCarthy, quick throw, bobbled, and dropped. Out of the backfield, Xavier Lawson, the intended receiver. So Mountain Vista 0-4, Legacy 0-4. The Lightning down here in Highlands Ranch.
3rd and 20, so let's see if Legacy can pull out a nice run or pass here. The Vista quarterbacks have been really tight against the wide receivers, but that running game, like right now, Key's just running up the ball.
Key's got 10, and I was going to say, Blaze, it'll be interesting to see whether or not Mountain Vista chooses to let the game come to them, drop everybody back into coverage or to push, and they let the game come to them. Told those linebackers to react, and Smith and Perella pulled down Dakota Keys after a gain of about 6. 4th down and 14. But I love this. This is Jeremy Goldson at his happiest. Let's not punt. Punts are boring.
So boring.
Let's go with some football. Shouldn't be allowed to punt. Should be a 4-down game, and that's what Legacy's going toward. 4th and 14. Worst thing that happens, Golden Eagles got the ball at the 35. There's no punting.
Jaden Wingfield in.
McCarthy, deep drop, looking down the field, throws it into the flat on the comeback pattern. It is a leaping incompletion. Owen Weber left his feet to try to get it. I'm serious, Blaze. A punt from there, chances it's just going to be a touchback shoot, trading 15 yards of field position for a possible first down. And frankly, Weber was wide open on the play. Ball was left a little short. 2nd time today, Legacy has turned it over on downs. Mountain Vista takes over at the 35-yard line. The fans are looking at me like I'm a crazy person. They should know this by now.
But you are crazy.
I am. Here's Campbell Lancaster. 3rd series for the Mountain Vista junior quarterback. Handoff. Nope. Quick throw out in the flat. I don't think it came down in bounds and did not. It was incomplete. Intended out on that right side for Wyatt Evans.
Lancaster just doesn't look like he's gotten into his groove yet. All of his passes have been like overthrown, underthrown, just not in the right place.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I think you're exactly right.
Maybe in this second quarter he'll really, get tuned in after a nice talk from Coach Cash.
Looks a little rusty. Quick snap pass over the middle. is caught by Holton, and a gain of about 6. I love that play. Just running right in between those two inside linebackers. You're daring the safety, Luker, to come up and make the play, and he didn't make it. Gain of 8 yards. If that play's going to be there, you got to do it all night long. Sorry, Blaze, they run so fast you do not have a chance to get some talking in, but I think you will. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Lancaster's going to try to get a play off. He does! Handoff. And it's... I think it's Ward. 17 on the last play of the first quarter, and that is the end of the quarter. Ward for 17. Mountain Vista into legacy territory, again leading 7-0. Everybody take a breath. And the game goes the way, I talked to Corey Hines before the game, Coach Hines, he said, for Legacy Lightning, they're going to play pretty fast. I said, you're looking for a 90 to 83 game, and he said, sure. So the Golden Eagles leading 7-0 reminds us that if you like following Mountain Vista Sports, this is the spot to be. The VistaNow YouTube channel. You can go to VistaNow.org for all of your Mountain Vista coverage. Fascinating, insightful articles and photos. Your best way to stay in touch with the entire Mountain Vista community. In terms of Mountain Vista Sports, we will be back on the air next Thursday for soccer against somebody. Nobody knows. I'm going to turn over play-by-play duties to my main man, Ben Bowen. So Bowen takes over. Goldson will now relinquish and start doing color in the 1 second or two where we're in between color. Ben.
Hello, everybody. And we join you as Mountain Vista leads 7-0. This is their first lead at the end of a first quarter all season long, so feeling pretty good.
Another quick snap play to Ethan Ward. And Mountain Vista's had success running the ball, Ben.
Yeah, they're really trying to speed up the offense. As we talked to head coach, Coach Cash, before the game, they're trying to speed up the offense with the QB switch up tonight, so I think that plays a little bit of the factor into the run game.
Well, that time, number 11, Blake Roberts, the outside linebacker, got to the point of attack about the exact same time that Ward did. And gain of a couple, but Mountain Vista with a big third down situation.
Campbell take a snap. It's a fake. Pass up to the left side. Might be good enough for the first down.
Yeah, if they give him the lean. I really like that play. I don't know whether it was Cameron Williams or Adam Holton. Just sits in the little soft belly of the coverage. Lancaster knows the minute he sees that linebacker drop down to rush that he's going to be able to throw it to that spot. Big conversion.
Yeah, there's a huge third down play as Mountain Vista looking to score on this drive.
You know, plays it, well, sorry.
Deep throw, got him in stride, and he will score.
Oh, I don't know whether they're going to give him the touchdown or not.
I see one official holding up the good, and I think
that's a touchdown.
They're going to give it to him. So Mountain Vista now leads 13-0, looking to convert on this extra point, and that is a huge play for Mountain Vista.
After all of those plays where they were picking the middle of the field, Cameron Williams gets a step, and Campbell Lancaster hits him in stride. I thought for a minute that the defensive back was going to pull him down. Lancaster with a little behind his back, Williams with a little behind his back stiff arm, and just like that, what a huge drive. 5 plays maybe, 65 yards. Golden Eagles have a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they will.
So funny,
oh,
Ben.
No
Blaze,
good.
so funny, Ben. Blaze had talked about not 2 minutes ago that he felt like Campbell Lancaster wasn't totally locked in. He said maybe in the second quarter he'll be able to take a breath, get this series without him. 2 best throws he makes in the game are coming right as the game clock turns.
I think that is a huge play. Huge play for the entire team. An excellent throw there by Campbell.
The kick left a little bit to be desired, and it is 13-0. Well, that's the way to get this homecoming crowd pumped, Ben. couple quick scores on the board. Hey, don't forget halftime. Stay right tuned here. We've got Palms. We've got Homecoming Royalty. We've got Marching Band event. Why would you possibly change the channel?
I would not leave here. We've got it all from Mountain Vista Sports to Mountain Vista activities.
I'm pumped about seeing the marching band, those new uniforms.
Richard this comes up the middle, and he is clobbered by Mountain Vista players.
Looks like
Gets up to about the 20-yard line.
Winfield for about 12 yards. You know what I love about, some of the things I love about the game, one of my favorite things is the 8th and 9th graders who can't sit still. They just walk up and down the stands the entire game. Our amazing camera guy, Jack Hickes, just can't give you a crowd shot here, but if we get a chance, Jack, you should show the folks at home and all around America just how many people are in the stadium tonight.
It is a packed house. Most students that have been to a game all season.
And nothing until next week. Next week, Mountain Vista and Thunder Ridge. Right here, Friday night, or is it Saturday? The 28th.
I believe it is a Friday night.
Yeah,
that
it's
pass
Friday.
was dropped.
Is it Friday the 27th or Saturday the 28th? Nobody knows.
Big rivalry game for them. They would like to win that one, and especially the game against Rock Canyon. Two very winnable games for this Mountain Vista team.
Well, and though Mountain Vista is off to the 0-4 start, with the talent of teams on their schedule, if they can turn it around and win 5, they could be a playoff team. Now that might be a heavy task. Keys here picks up about 3. Excuse me, with Valor on the schedule, with Thunder Ridge on the schedule.
And those will be some very big games. I would expect the fan base to come out and support, and it'll be great atmosphere in both of those stadiums.
But right now it's Legacy. McCarthy rolling to his right, under pressure!
There's a sack by Mountain Vista.
I think all the credit here has got to go to Reese Evans and Vance Betts. They blew up the line so that when McCarthy backtracked, he backtracked right into another guy. Backtracked right into a Mountain Vista player. I'm not very good at math here, but it looks like a loss of about 10.
That is a huge play, as now Legacy will be punting away to Mountain Vista.
I know I got so excited when they didn't punt last time, but I have to say this is the right idea. At your own 17-yard line, you got to punt. But look where the Mountain Vista return man is. And end-over-end kick that stops at the 48-yard line.
So Mountain Vista in very good position. Looking to score quick here, and maybe they can get the ball back again before halftime. But just got to score here on this drive.
And do you think up 2 touchdowns, this team is a little more confident and aggressive right now?
I think they're a little bit more relaxed. There was a lot of pressure on them going into this game, so to get this 13-0 lead is it's very huge for the coaches, the players. They're a little bit more relaxed, and I think they can play some pretty good football. Run up the middle, out to the right side, and he's going to get 1, maybe 2 yards on the play.
I think that's Noah Hicks hopping around to the right side. With Mountain Vista putting the 3 receivers to the left, the hope was that there'd be a little bit of space there on the right side. But the the nose tackle on the left side, Hunter O'Connor, really popped out pretty fast and forced Hicks to have to alter where he wanted to go.
We got another one in stride, just overthrows the receiver.
Well, the ball was there, Ben, but at about the 30-yard line, Jaden Peterson, the cornerback for, I think it's Peterson. No, sorry, it's number 26, number 6. Owen Weber, a lot of hand fighting in the 30-yard line, and I don't think the Mountain Vista receiver could fully get into his route.
Looking to throw again. Campbell's going to keep this one. Might get it back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
You know, this is a play caused by the coverage because he looked down the middle of the field and everybody was running a crossing pattern right into coverage. Legacy dropped 7 guys, and there were 4 receivers running in between 7 white shirts. There was nowhere for Campbell to go. Interesting, though, that we've seen them take in those long looks and also trying to go for the short stuff. 4th down. Nice kick. If you're gonna punt, you should punt it like that. Fair caught at the 2-yard line. Jacob Bell, that might be the best play of the day.
And he was quarterback before tonight's game, an excellent punter as well. And that one puts Legacy in a tough position. It was interesting on that drive to see Mountain Vista look for 2 shots deep, as the run game has been working for him a little bit all night long, but I think they felt like Campbell was hot and they wanted to get a couple more looks down the field.
And Legacy's altering a little bit of the positioning of those defensive players. They were playing sort of 5 men on the line of scrimmage in the first quarter, but in these last couple of series, 3 guys in the line of scrimmage, and then those 3 linebackers really reacting to whatever offensive linemen are doing and trying to anticipate where the play is going. We saw that on the play with Hicks. And on the bomb down the field, the receiver just couldn't get all the way there. It was a really nice looking pass. Legacy's got to put something together on offense here, Ben.
They really do. They need a big drive here. Get a touchdown would be good for them going into halftime. And Mountain Vista just needs to get a stop on this drive, get the ball back.
Well, and with Legacy starting at their own 4-yard line after that fantastic kick from Barrett, about a 41, 42-yard kick, and they backed it up to the 2-yard line, which is where we originally called it. If Mountain Vista can stop them in free plays here, they get the ball back again in Legacy territory. And the Golden Eagle defense, the black shirts with the gold helmets, they're ready to go. They're out there, the Legacy offense taking its time.
It just shows you how confident they're feeling now that they've got this 13-0 lead.
Right, and they can be aggressive, try to force some turnovers.
Interception earlier in the game, so.
Yeah. Really nice piece of running.
He's going to gain about 7 yards on the play.
Dakota Key found a tiny little seam and then stutter stepped his way through a tackle from Brennan Moorhead, popped out before Perella or Jake DeLuca brought him down. Nice first down run here. 2nd down and 4.
Another hand up off the middle. Might have gained 1 yard on the play. And that run was good enough for a 1st down, so 1st and 10 for Legacy here.
Still 3rd down and 1. Very convertible at the 43-yard line. It's a long one. That's a fair one. 1 is 1. Got it.
Good enough for a 1st down, and Mountain Vista will be moving the chains.
I love that. Noah just took a second and then stepped right behind his big offensive line. Some degree of sarcasm, but Jonas Strickert and Ryan Lee.
Cuts back to the middle. That's good for about 7 to 8 yards.
What he didn't do was fool. He knew that the ball was going to end up in his hands either.
Yeah, he was a little hesitant to start the run, tried to cut back to the middle, but as you said, an excellent read there by the throw again. Going to keep this, and that's good for another 1st down, I believe.
I got to be honest with you, Ben, I didn't see the crease. I thought Lancaster was going to get tackled at about the line of scrimmage, but he squeezed through, moves the chains, keeps him going. And after that big turnover, after Mountain Vista got stopped down deep in their own territory, they looked like a chance to score here and go up 3 scores.
Yeah, that was an excellent read by Campbell. Keep that play alive. There's a
Apologies
throw.
to everybody who was watching the game when it went kaput. See these meteorites when blazing across the sky, and when they interacted with the magnetic field of the stadium, we did not keep it going. Luckily, Ben and I were underneath the desk, and nobody was harmed.
Quite the story you got there, Goldson.
I'm going to stick to it. 13-0 Golden Eagles.
There's another draw play. He gets down the middle, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage. Flag on the play.
Yeah, Hicks dove into the line, but I think it's going to be a holding penalty. It's a situation where you'd have holding. Also possible, Ben, that Mountain Vista didn't have enough guys lined up on the line of scrimmage. It looked like number 7, excuse me, number 11 here. Now number 7. Quit getting in my light, Jack. Julio. But no, that's a huge penalty. Face mask, 15-yard penalty on a play that went nowhere. Now Mountain Vista has the ball at the Lightning 25-yard line. Ooh, big penalty.
That is. We thought it was going to go towards Mountain Vista, but it ends up going towards Legacy. So huge play, opportunity here for Mountain Vista to get another score up on the board before halftime. Looking to throw this one.
Lots of time.
Oh.
Just missed his receiver coming back across the field.
Overthrew him just a little bit. Good looking throw, though. I like the way that he is throwing the ball so far in the second quarter.
Yeah, he had time there. He had time to go through his progressions, and he saw that play developing all the way across the field about 35 yards from where he ended up aiming the throw.
There's a hand up, gets out to the left side.
Goal for Ward.
The middle. That is good for about 8 yards.
Big hole for Ethan Ward, and he hit it with vigor. Cut inside and bounced off a guy. He just didn't have the momentum to bounce off him a second time. But third down and very short. Exactly where Mountain Vista wants to be.
Huge play here for Mountain Vista. There's another handoff, and he gets it for a first down and more.
I really like the way Ward runs the ball. He sort of tucks his shoulders, explodes his hips into the hole, and always gets positive yards, even when it doesn't necessarily look like there's a lot there.
Yeah, he's very strong. He's also very quick. So that is helping them, the run game tonight for Mountain Vista. Drop back, throw again. Out to the right side, and there's a catch. Chance, and he will be down at about the 3-yard line. So Mountain Vista looking very comfortable here to get another score up on the board.
I think that's Adam Holton with another reception. Pretty big target. He's caught 26 balls. Excuse me, he's caught 7 balls coming into the game, but he's got at least 4 tonight.
He is a sophomore, as Mountain Vista is a very young team this year, so promise coming for the next couple of seasons for Mountain Vista. And
touchdown!
There's a touchdown for Mountain Vista. Touchdown. Mountain Vista now leads 19-0 with 1 minute to play.
That was Wyatt Evans, just a basic flag route. He got isolated one-on-one against the linebacker. And Lancaster took the snap. He knew exactly where he wanted to go.
Excellent throw, excellent catch, and that is a huge drive for Mountain Vista.
In the game have turned into touchdowns. The interception and the fumble, and the Golden Eagles with just 1 minute to go till halftime for the first time this season in control of the ball game, leading 20-0. Again, please stay tuned at halftime. We will be broadcasting the Palms Dancing Show, the crowning of homecoming royalty, and the marching band performance. Nothing better than marching band in their new uniforms, am I right?
You are right. Mountain Vista takes pride in things like marching band and Palms, so.
I have yet been to offend anything we didn't take pride in.
That's very true. We have some of the best athletic programs in the state.
Here we go.
So 1 minute here for Mountain Vista. Time, and Mountain Vista will be looking at an excellent lead going into the half.
And you wonder, you know, in a perfect world, we'd have the technological means to talk to Coach Cash.
at halftime, but you wonder whether he thought this switch to Campbell Lancaster would go as well as it would. 3 touchdowns in the first half.
I think he was feeling pretty confident about it as we talked to him earlier today, and I think it's worked out very well for them.
You know what he wanted? He didn't have any knocks on Jake. He's a good athlete and a pretty good quarterback, but he didn't like
The speed with which the offense was running.
In a
And he
game
felt
like
that
this,
Campbell-
yeah, against Legacy, it's very needed for the offense to be a little faster, a little more upbeat. So
Yeah, but pushing the ball down the field, you know, Lancaster clearly doesn't have the raw arm strength that Barrett does, but he gets the ball out a little faster, he runs the offense more quickly. You know, and look at Jake Barrett, who slid over to wide receiver, catches a touchdown tonight.
it's a touchdown pass, has an excellent punt.
Yeah, punt was. Screen to
Pass.
Keys, who's got a little bit of room.
And he's still going. That'll be good for a first down. Gains about 12 on the play.
I think that Jake DeLuca and Sam Crissa are just wondering how they couldn't get that guy down. They had both arms wrapped around him. Big gain of about 15 yards and another first down.
Clock is still running, about 30 seconds left. See if Legacy can go for it. Looking deep.
Rocket.
Threw it into 4 people. So a good stop there for Mountain Vista. Brings up second and 10 with 28 seconds to go.
Yes, the tight end Smith running a hitch and go route, but you're exactly right. The entire Mountain Vista secondary was backing up, watching McCarthy's eyes, knew where he was throwing it, and he overthrew them as well. Watch out for Smith again, lining up in the slot here. Walker on the outside, and then Smith inside of him of the 3-receiver set. Lots of
Looking
time.
deep again. Tries to throw one up the middle, and he just overthrows him a little bit in front of the receiver. So 3rd and 10. Only lost 5 seconds on that play, but
I don't get the sense that the coaching staff at Legacy loved that call from Nick McCarthy. I think they were hoping that he was going to take a shot longer down the field and also not throw it to the middle of the field. Like to give yourself a real chance to put points on the board here. An 11-yard crossing pattern is not going to do it.
I would expect that we see a look down the field on this play.
Just a 3-man rush, and McCarthy heaves it.
That was to nowhere.
Yeah, he thought Weber was going one direction. Weber cut inside at about the 40-yard line.
So with 19
The pass
seconds
was
to
open
go,
at
if you're
29.
Legacy, do you go for it? 19 seconds left. Don't know if it's enough time.
I actually
Looking
don't
like
think
they're gonna
you
punt it
do.
away, though.
I think you've got to get rid of the ball. Hope your defense makes a stop. Because if you don't convert the first down, Mountain Vista's got the ball inside the 40-yard line with 2 plays to go.
That is very true.
Especially the speed with which they've run the offense tonight.
Almost blocked. He's out there. He's going to catch. He's going to look to return this.
I think that Smith thought that he was going to sneak through there, but his upper body got ahead of his lower body and he fell over.
Yeah.
Well, 10 seconds to go in what has been a really successful half for the Golden Eagles, leading 20-0. 3 touchdown passes. They forced 2 turnovers.
Best half
Haven't
of the
committed
season.
big penalties. By far the best half of the season.
Looking like a new team here tonight.
Lancaster's got a wide open man of the 45.
Should have got out of bounds. Still up. And
Mountain Vista will call a timeout with 1 second on the clock. I believe that's Cameron Williams. He's got 8 receptions coming into the day, and that one went for about, oh, my math's not great because I can't remember where he started, about 30 yards.
30 yards, 35.
You know, 1 second on the clock, take a shot at the end zone. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be a pretty good ending to this half.
Again, this is just the first of many broadcasts this season, actually the second for those of you who've been following us all year long. Next week on Thursday, the 26th, or excuse me, on Wednesday, the 26th, we've got boys soccer, 4:30, right here on the VistaNow YouTube channel. And then next Saturday night,
The 28th, it's Mountain Vista and Thunder Ridge.
Big game that's going to be. So be expecting a shot at the end zone here. 1 second to go.
And Legacy in the ultimate prevent defense, rushing 3 and dropping everybody back, and it's a screenplay that bounces off of the hands of an unsuspecting.
And that will do it for the first half. Mountain Vista leads 20-0. Best half of the season for Mountain Vista. Largest lead going into halftime. Only lead going to the halftime of the season. So,
yeah, not a lot went that well for Legacy. That first possession of the game, they forced the turnover from the Golden Eagles, and then they turn it over themselves. Mountain Vista goes to score from there, and Legacy second possession, they turn it over on downs. Mountain Vista ends up punting. The Legacy turns it over on downs again. The Golden Eagles march down the field, get the long touchdown pass out the left side, and then after another turnover on the punt return, a very fast explosion down the field, 60 yards, and the Golden Eagles culminate with a pass to, give me a second here, I just had an old man moment, Wyatt Evans, and it's a 20-0 lead.
Boy, Campbell Lancaster's look good.
yeah, that QB switch-up has paid off for Mountain Vista here in this first half. Hopefully they can keep it going in the second half.
Well, football to go, but we also have the fantastic and extra long halftime show. You can see the Golden Eagle marching band getting ready. You can see the Palms dancers getting ready. And when we come back after halftime, it'll be Hunter Worley and Kid Naclario. I'm Jeremy Goldson for Ben Bowen and Blaze Shower. Hope you're enjoying the ball game. It's halftime festivities from Shea Stadium. Here comes the marching band. Here are the Palms.
Palms team will go first.
Yeah, all right, I'm done. Good night, everybody.
And now, to continue your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field the Mountain Vista Golden Eagle Marching Band. The band's show is entitled Concert Field, and tonight's performance includes Part 1, Part 2, White Rabbit, and Part 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Drum Major Kristen Tahara and the Mountain Vista Golden Eagle Marching Band.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Golden Eagle fans. We're here after that short break at halftime. Golden Eagles leading 20-0 here in their homecoming football game. I'm Hunter Worley alongside Caden Claria. We will be calling the third quarter for you guys. Cade, to recap really quickly, the Golden Eagles came off to an explosive start and they scored 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, it's really good. They've been struggling doing that, and to get on the board first and keep it rolling has really got this crowd going, which has helped them.
Yeah, definitely. The Mount Vista crowd really helping out their Golden Eagle football team here, and we're set underway to kick off in the second half. It'll be Ethan Love, the junior, kicking the ball away to Legacy here to start the second half of football here in Highlands Ranch, Shea Stadium. Thank you for tuning in.
Vista's defense going to look to do what they did in the first half.
Yeah, great play in the early first quarter by Joey Crissa, one of the defensive backs for the Golden Eagles, and came up with a big interception. Ball's kicked away, and Legacy going to take it on the 15-yard line. Finds a hole up the middle, but several Golden Eagles are there to swarm the ball and make the stop. Legacy will start their drive at about the 31. So Legacy coming out to the field. One thing we saw from the Legacy offense, they were really feeding their running back in the first half. Dakota Key Jr. really got a lot of touches, and we're going to see if that trend continues. It will on the first play. He finds a hole up the middle, and again swarmed by several Golden Eagles. However, I believe that was enough for a first down. If not, it's going to be second and short.
Yeah, Legacy has definitely given the ball mostly to him. Rarely are passing the ball.
One of the few passes they had was intercepted by Joey Chris, as I said. They're going to go right back to the running back, Key, and he's going to fight his way for a 2-yard gain and a Legacy Lightning first down. Golden Eagle defense played really well. Their secondary really shut everything down, and the linebackers did a great job. The Golden Eagles like running a unique scheme with their linemen and their linebackers, so Golden Eagles doing a good job at stopping the run game in the first half, keeping the Legacy Lightning off the board there. This touch is going to go to the outside. Big gain for a first down. That's Jaden Wingfield, the senior running back, getting a touch there.
Yeah, good block by Legacy's offensive line. Running back able to bounce outside and get that corner. Or in that first half, he wasn't able to.
So Lightning going to go with the hurry up. They're going to go right back to the run game. Again, it's going to be Wingfield, and he's going to be swarmed. And I believe that's a 5-yard gain. Legacy now on the plus 40-yard line.
Legacy's not going to stop running this football until they get stuffed a couple times.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. Legacy's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and again, right back to the run game. Ball's going to be bounced outside, and a nice stop. Good tackle there by Joey Crissa. He's been all over the place tonight for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, great tackle.
Braylon Tate had that carry, so the last 4 touches have not come from Dakota Key Jr., the running back who got nearly every touch in the first half. Back on the field is Key, however, to the right side of the running back, and he's going to take this one. Right up the middle, short gain, and it's going to be 4th down here for the Legacy Lightning.
Surprised Legacy didn't do maybe a play action there, try to fool the defense. Maybe they'll do it here.
Yeah, tough spot. Too far for a kick, but too close for a punt. They're going to go to Key, and the Golden Eagles defensive line swarms the football, and they're going to stop them with no gain. Turnover on downs. Great job, and several flags are thrown after the game. I think that might be a unnecessary roughness maybe on Key Jr. after the frustration there. Not sure what the call is, but I believe we saw 4 flags fly in the air.
Yeah.
So I think just a little bit of an upset reaction there from Key Jr. after getting stopped on 4th down.
Yeah, especially being down 20 points.
Yeah, that'll cause some frustration. The referees are going to discuss it. around the 40-yard line. We'll wait for the call here in the booth. I believe this will stay Golden Eagle football. I didn't think I saw any Golden Eagles pushing or shoving. So I think this ball will stay with the Golden Eagles.
And if it does, Vista's going to have to come out like they did in the first half. If they do score on this first drive, will really put Legacy on their heels.
Yeah, definitely. And if the Golden Eagles get the ball, they will have a really good field position with this call. And here is the call. After the play, it's a personal foul on Legacy. And so the Golden Eagles are going to maintain possession. And they're going to get some extra yardage, I believe, from that unnecessary roughness. So Mountain Vista going to take the ball, and as they advance the ball after the penalty, we're going to see where they decide to spot this one. And
it's way up
that
there.
Referee's still walking. Yeah, it's a big time game. That's 20 or 30, 25 to 30 yards. Wow.
And that's not what Legacy wants.
No. Just heard from the broadcaster here that it was a 30-yard penalty, 2 personal foul calls. So Golden Eagles with a huge gain, and they are now on the plus 34-yard line. So really good field position for the Golden Eagles. We'll see if they can capitalize. Lancaster in shotgun. He's got a running back to his left, 2 receivers on either side of him. Mountain Vista done a great job so far at spreading the ball out. Campbell's had great vision all of the first half, and we'll see if he can continue that. Williams had a big first half. He's on the far right side. Keep an eye on him. Lancaster has to like that matchup with how he played in the first half. Runner in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff and a deep throw. He's got a man, and it's caught. Batted down. Thought the ball was caught, but great deflection there by the Legacy defense. I believe that was Blake Roberts, the defensive back, on the stop there.
Yeah, good throw by Campbell, though. But better defense.
Yeah, just a good play all around. Can't ask for a better throw from Campbell, but a great play by the defensive back there. Complete pass. Lancaster is going to get the ball handed off. It's going to go up the middle for a nice gain. Noah Hicks is going to push his way forward, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. Good run there by Hicks, who got a good amount of touches in the first half. Fumbled on the first drive the Golden Eagles had, but has bounced back really well and has been a key piece in this game. It's going to be another handoff and another big gain by the Golden Eagles. That was Ethan Ward on the carry. Ward going to stay in, and the Golden Eagles are going to run a hurry-up offense. 3 receivers on the left, only 1 to the right side. No safeties. All linebackers or the safeties are crashing here for the Legacy Lightning. Lancaster going to jump from the Legacy Lightning defensive line there. That was the linebacker Dawson Wheeler who jumped offside. So tried to beat the snap count, but got it wrong, and the Golden Eagles get 5 free yards.
Legacy's hurting themselves right now.
Down 20, they're not doing themselves any favors, that's for sure.
So far, 35 yards of penalties just on this drive.
Ward still in the game to Campbell's left. Ball is going to be whistled dead, and I believe a false start is going to be called by the Golden Eagles offensive line. Ball is going to come back 5 yards, so kind of offsets there, I guess.
Yeah.
8:46 remaining here in the third quarter. Ball on the 20-yard line. Golden Eagles in the red zone. Got to capitalize here. Lancaster looking to throw. He's going to throw to the right. He's got Williams who makes the catch. He's going to fight his way down to the 1. He's going to get pushed. And we'll wait for, I believe he pushed his way in. And they're going to mark him down on the half-inch line, really.
Wow.
I think that might be as close as you can get without scoring a touchdown.
Good job by the offensive line, trying to push Cameron Williams into the end zone.
Yeah, so the Golden Eagle, sorry to cut you off, Cade. Golden Eagle's going with the hurry up. Ball's going to be handed off to Hicks. Hicks going to dive for the pylon. Hicks dives up the middle. Golden Eagle touchdown, 26-0. Noah Hicks with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Well done by Vista. Just followed their offensive line and pushed them through.
Big run there by the Golden Eagles, and Ethan Love will try and put the extra point in. As you said, Cade, we have a Golden Eagle player trying to run his way on the field and get set.
So far, 2 for 3 tonight.
Yep.
Extra points.
Kick is up. Kick is right down the middle, and the Golden Eagles lead by 27.
And that's good job by Vista, capitalizing on those big penalties.
Momentum, offensive momentum, as the Golden Eagles had that huge 4th and 2 stop, and then the 30 yards that they got for free after the unnecessary roughness penalties by the Legacy Lightning really set up that drive, and the Golden Eagles did a great job punching it in. Campbell Lancaster looking really sharp for the Golden Eagles tonight.
Yeah, he does. For his first start, too, this season.
Campbell Lancaster played a lot of quarterback last season. However, Jacob Barrett has started the first 4 games for the Golden Eagles. However, they called on the number of Campbell Lancaster, the senior, here tonight for the homecoming football game, and he's got his team 4 touchdowns and a 27-point lead.
Yeah, Vista looking for their first win this year. Currently 0-4.
They're playing really well, and they're looking really good right now. So the Legacy Lightning going to have to find an answer, and quick here, as there's 8 minutes, 17 seconds. There is still a good amount of time, just over 20 minutes total left in the game, but the Legacy Lightning have a big hill to climb. So I believe a penalty was called after the touchdown, which is enforced on the kickoff. So Love is going to have to kick from his own 25.
So Legacy might get good field position here.
I think that would be something that could really help them get back in this game. Ethan Love raises the right hand, takes a couple steps, and boots the ball. It's only going to go to about the 30, and the Legacy Lightning are going to take this one out. Little stutter step, but swallowed up. And Braylon Tate only got about 10 yards, maybe 9. So Legacy Lightning going to take over on their own 39, which the Golden Eagles defense has for them. Well, a really big key piece to this game so far is Sam Crissa. He's played phenomenal, had that interception in the first half, and big tackle on the last drive on 2nd down to force a 3rd, which led to the 4th down and the turnover. So keep an eye on Crissa.
Yeah, only a sophomore too, so more years to come for him.
Not a big guy either, 5'8", 140, so he's playing really well though tonight. Quarterback is gonna, again, fakes the handoff. The play action pass is gonna be complete. Nice hit there by the Golden Eagles defense. It was Bryce Williams on the tackle. Nice play there though by Nicholas McCarty, the quarterback, able to feed it over to Jack Smith, the tight end. And Bryce Williams with a nice hit. Stop him right after the ball was caught.
We figured Legacy would eventually do a play action play after running it every time.
They're gonna run it here again. It's gonna be Jaden Wingfield. He's gonna be very close to a 1st down. We'll see where they spot the ball. Appears that he had enough, and if not, it's gonna be 3rd and about 1 inch. Referee's discussing something around midfield. There's going to be a penalty, I believe, called on this play. I think this one's coming back. Yeah, we're going to have to replay 2nd down after a penalty. Not sure what the call was. Didn't see the flag fly, but nonetheless, the Legacy Lightning are going to have to try that 2nd down play again, and they're going to lose 10 yards. Most likely a holding call.
Yep, and this is what Legacy keeps doing to themselves, not helping them get into this game.
Yeah, shooting themselves in the foot, I believe, is the term you used earlier. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff to draw. And a nice run there again. Dakota Key Jr. with the carry. And man, has he been getting a lot of touches. They call on his number quite a bit.
Yeah, they do.
Then he only gets 2 yards on the run.
But Vista's defense has been keeping him a little quiet.
Definitely. Dakota Key Jr. going to head off, and it's going to be Jaden Wingfield, the new running back. He's going to be to his quarterback's right side. 2 receivers on either side. McCarthy steps back. 3-step drop is going to throw. Ball is dropped. Ball was thrown right to Owen Weber, excuse me, sorry. However, he just straight up dropped the ball. It's going to be another 4th down. Golden Eagles looking to get another stop as the Legacy Lightning offense really doesn't have any other choice other than
why they've been running it.
Yeah, those penalties and the drop passes are really hurting their team. So they come to the line on 4th down. The senior quarterback, McCarthy, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, has protections, got time, going to roll to his right, going to throw, and that ball is going to be caught for a 1st down. Who had just previously dropped the ball, however, able to make that play to get the 1st down. And the Legacy Lightning going to run a hurry-up offense.
Nice job by their quarterback, able to scramble to the right. The wide receiver on the sideline.
Jake Smith in motion, and the ball is snapped past McCarthy. He's going to have to go all the way back to the 30-yard line, and that is a big loss of yards for the Legacy Lightning.
It's not what they want.
Yeah, miscommunication in the offensive line. Aaron Bow, the senior, just threw the ball right past the head of McCarthy, and now the Legacy Lightning have even farther to head.
But there is a flag on the field, so we'll see what it is.
They are spotting the ball way down.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an offensive penalty, which is obviously going to be declined by the Golden Eagles with that big loss. So just miscommunication, a huge loss. We're going to spot the ball. It's going to be 30 yards on that 1st down play. McCarthy is going to fake the handoff again, has time, throws across to the right side. Ball is complete by Owen Weber again. 3 straight targets for Weber, and he's delivered each time.
Yeah, Legacy trying to get some yards.
That's a pretty good gain after a huge loss on 3rd and 31. 2nd and 31. 18. Very long. Going to see what they can do here. The pass across the middle is caught. Nice play there by the Legacy Lightning. Sheds a tackle, heading for the end zone. Is tight end, and he's going to fight his way all the way down. He's going to fight his way to about the 6-yard line. So a gain of about 40 yards there on that play. McCarthy just finding the man across the middle. It was Jake Smith, and he shed a tackle and just kept marching.
And that's what Legacy needed. I believe this may be their first red zone appearance.
I think it is. Wingfield, he's going to take it to the outside, swallowed up. Tried to bounce off the tackle there, but swallowed up by, I believe, Reese Evans, the defensive end, making that play.
Let's see if Vista can do what they've been doing all night, stopping this run game.
Most likely going to call in the number of McCarthy again. McCarthy going to hand it off. Wingfield getting stopped, and it'll bring up 3rd down and goal. Ball's on the 2-yard line. Wingfield staying on for his 3rd consecutive play. That running back, really key piece to this Legacy offense, as they love to run the ball. Goal line defense, nice and tight for the Golden Eagles. The snap, the handoff to Wingfield. He's going to be swallowed up, and he's not going to get there. Even McCarthy trying to push forward, but it's going to be a loss of 1, and it's going to bring up 4th and goal.
By this Mountain Vista defense.
Yeah. Legacy had the ball on +5, 3 straight plays, and as you just said, Cade, not able to deliver, and not sure if Legacy called a timeout or if the kicking unit's heading on.
Looks like we may have an injured player for Vista.
Oh yeah, I did not see that on the far side of the field. Michael Arnold, the senior defensive lineman, the injured player, number 45. So got up on his own strength. That's always good to see. Doesn't look to be in too much pain. Maybe just got banged up in the bottom of the pile, and he'll head off with trainer Joe, get evaluated on the sideline, and he's going to grab a water there from the Golden Eagle managers, but he looks to be okay, which is a good sign. So I believe that McCarthy in I formation here. Ball was
turned over.
Ball was nearly intercepted there by the Golden Eagles. Excuse me, there was a lot going on in that play. Sorry. My apologies, but the Golden Eagles, what a stop. This defense has played phenomenal tonight.
Legacy maybe just trying to chase points, being behind nearly 4 scores. Unable to capitalize on 4 straight plays from the within the 5-yard line.
Yeah, so despite the phenomenal defense, the Golden Eagles offense does have to play with some tough field position. It's going to be first and 10 on their own 3. Lancaster takes the snap, looks to throw. He does so. He finds Cameron Williams, but the ball's dropped. Williams appeared to be wide open. Able to beat his man off of the line, but unable to make the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Cameron Williams does have one of the 4 Golden Eagles touchdowns tonight.
It was Kevin Luker working with Cameron Williams in that coverage there. Lancaster takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off. And a big run for the Golden Eagles. Noah Hicks cuts it to the left. And he's going to go all the way to the 33-yard line. I believe it was Noah Hicks. Ward. I believe it was Ethan Ward on the carry. Nonetheless, a huge play there. So Ward delivering, getting a 30-yard gain, and the Golden Eagles having a first down. They're going to run the hurry-up offense. Lancaster takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Nice block by Ward. The throw nearly picked off, but batted down.
Good play by Legacy.
Yeah, it's a great play by that.
Jumping in front of the pass to Aiden McCauley.
Jaden Peterson on the bat down there. This Legacy secondary has been getting worked all night, but answering the call right there, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. He's got 2 men in motion over to the left side. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Lancaster has a running back, Ward to his right. Lancaster takes the snap. He's going to give it to Ward. Ward swallowed up right behind the line. Nice play there. Tyler Webster, the defensive lineman, the junior. So no gain on the play as he was swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10 on their own 33. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, Ward to the left of Lancaster in the shotgun. Takes the snap. The blitz coming. Lancaster's going to throw the ball deep. It's going to be caught. Wow, what a hit there. And thankfully hopping right back up. The ball wasn't caught. It was dropped after a huge hit by that Legacy safety there. Big play there by Nicholas Jensen. Big hit came on 3rd and 10.
It might have looked like Campbell's arm might have got hit because that ball was a little wobbly going to the pass.
The sophomore Aiden McCauley who got rocked after he caught that ball, and the Golden Eagles on this ball as far as they can, and they're going to down it on the 25-yard line. Nice punt there. Jacob Barrett with a punt.
So just under 4 minutes to play. It's still up 27-0. He's going to try and go down the field again. This time maybe get points.
Yeah, that was a good drive put together by Legacy in their last possession. They had a 1st and 31, and they were able to get all the way to the 5-yard line, but Golden Eagle defense taking a stand, not letting them score. So McCarthy is going to have 3 receivers to his left. Have a feeling the ball is going to go that way. It doesn't. It goes to the right side. And again, the big target, Owen Weber, has gotten his 4th catch of the game here. Just fourth catch of the third quarter, excuse me. Dakota Key Jr., senior, standing to the left side of McCarthy. Fakes the handoff. He's got a man deep down the right sideline. It's Owen, but the ball is dropped. Threw that one just a little bit too far.
Looks like Legacy's maybe starting to go with the passing game.
Yeah, Golden Eagles, as you said earlier, have been so good at shutting down the run game that maybe they're going to have to try and go to that pass.
It seems like on drives, Legacy either maybe need to find something else to do.
Yeah, maybe find a middle ground.
Some play actions.
Something. Keeps it, and he gets rocked by the Golden Eagles. Nice hit coming across the middle there. It was the linebacker, Christopher Perella, with a big hit there, and it's going to be a first down for the Legacy Lightning. Referee signaling for the sticks, for the chains to be moved. 3:18 remaining. The clock continues to run as Legacy running the hurry up. It's going to be Wingfield, the running back. They fake to him. McCarthy throws it down the right sideline, and he had to kind of just throw that one away. Intended receiver again was Owen Weber. Grant Shells, nice coverage down the field by the junior.
Yeah, it looked like MacArthur tripped trying to scramble out of the pocket. Couldn't get a great pass off.
Well, ever since that, here in the third quarter at least, McCarthy has not gone the way of Sam Chrissa, excuse me, who's been working on Cole Walker. And there's Walker's first reception of the third quarter as the Golden Eagles went into a zone defense for that play and forcing him out of bounds. The Golden Eagles defense is Jake Stone forcing Walker to find his way out of bounds. Stops the clock at 3 minutes exactly. 3rd and 3 yards. Key Jr. on the field. They're going to go to Key Jr. He's going to get first down and more. Gains about 7 or 8 on the play, and it's going to be a Legacy first down.
So 2 drives in a row. Legacy's starting to put together some better drives.
Yeah, and as well as this Golden Eagles defense has been playing all game, at some point fatigue does come into play, and I think we might be seeing a little bit of that here. Back to the run game. Key Jr. again, big run. He finds a hole, and he's going to bounce off a tackle and Dakota Key gained about 20 yards on that run and nearly found his way to the end zone.
Probably one of his bigger runs tonight, but it looks like it's going to be taken away from it.
Oh, it looks like a
holding call?
Yeah, I believe so. Play's going to be coming back. Getting erased and Legacy just hurting themselves. I don't think that the Golden Eagles have necessarily outplayed Legacy this quarter. I think that Legacy's really hurt themselves on several plays, and the Golden Eagles have just been capitalizing.
Yep.
It's going to be 1st and 25 on a loss of 15 yards.
And that's not what you want, Legacy being 4 scores down.
Especially after a 20-yard gain.
Yep.
So that play erased. Key Jr. to the left side of McCarthy in shotgun. Wait for the ball to be spotted. Referees discussing something at the line of scrimmage here.
It always looks like Legacy's going to get some momentum, and then it's just taken away from them.
It's a great point, Cade, and it's going to make it really difficult to come back from a 27-point deficit when you continue to just hurt yourself. So a very tight formation. The Legacy Lightning, they're going to go with the play action. They're going to throw it deep down the right side. Going to step up on a lot of the Golden Eagles defensive backs, and
I would agree.
It's just difficult to keep him contained. I believe Shells and Mack have all been working on him, and just not the easiest guy to defend out there.
That's why MacArthur keeps looking to him.
McCarthy, excuse me. That ball was just straight up dropped, and 24.
And that's what he was doing. He was looking upfield before he had that ball.
Jaden Wingfield, the running back now on the field. 3 receivers to the right of McCarthy, 1 to the left. Walker to the left. Going to be covered by Chrissa. It's been a good matchup to watch here in the third quarter. Ball is going to be thrown across the middle, and that one is caught for a first down and more. Nice gain by Jake Smith, and he's taking it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And on 3rd and 24, it's a first down, so really tough play. They're not able to get the stop, and the Legacy offense is going to stay on the field.
And Legacy keeps doing that. They keep getting these long, when they're like 1st and 30 or 2nd and 20, they get those.
Those big plays.
They get those long, yeah.
He's going to look to throw. He does just that, and it's complete and caught by Jake Smith in the end zone. Legacy Lightning has their first touchdown of the game, and they're on the board, 27-6 now.
Legacy just wants to chip away, try to get their way back in this game before the 4th quarter starts.
Yeah, that's a Legacy coming on the field. Got a couple penalties that thought would hurt them in a 3rd and 21. They were able to get a huge gain. Next play is in for a touchdown. Legacy Lightning looking to cut the lead to 20 here with the extra point. The kick is up, and there's a flag, so we're going to have to do it again. Offsides. If the kick was good, I believe they may decline this. John Hayland, the junior kicker, and the penalty will be declined, and the kick will be good.
Unless they maybe go for 2 now.
On the defense. The distance.
I think after that penalty call, Legacy Lightning may try and go for 2. Maybe not the best call, and they are going to try and go for a 2-point conversion here. It's Nicholas McCarthy leading his offense back out, and what a stop would mean for the Golden Eagles here. Definitely. Shut that momentum down of the touchdown. Not sure about the play call here by the Legacy head coach. Running back is going to be swallowed up short of the goal line. Key Jr. unable to get in, and
yep, they keep chasing points and not getting it.
It's a great point.
Haven't really figured out this Golden Eagles defense on the goal line.
So down 21 points. The Golden Eagles are going to get the ball back and try and add to their lead. We have 1:56 remaining.
Yesterday afternoon, and the golf regionals at Murphy Creek Country Club. We'd like to congratulate 2 varsity golfers that made it to state, shooting a 75 yesterday. And with an 80, Julian Jabal. Congratulations, Coach Tim Taylor, right backfield.
So Golden Eagles, after getting a stop on the 2-point conversion, going to receive this kickoff. Cameron Williams set back to receive the kickoff.
Good luck to Alessandro and Julian.
John Halen, the Legacy kicker, the junior, number 99. In the end zone, Williams makes a nice catch, but unable to take it out, and the Golden Eagles will start this drive at the 20.
1st and 10. At the 20.
So we'll see what Campbell Lancaster can do here. Ethan Ward, the running back, going to head out for the first play.
Let's see if Vista can swing some momentum back to their side.
For sure. Not much momentum lost, however.
Yep.
Golden Eagles still need to capitalize and continue to add to that lead. Ward trying to go to the right side, able to fight his way after getting hit.
Trying to strip that ball.
And I believe the ball was knocked loose, but the Golden Eagles fall on top of it. A lot of Very physical, gritty play there by both teams, and it's going to be
good job by Kyler Lacewell to notice the ball was on the ground and jump on it.
It's a great observation. 3 receivers to Lancaster's left, 1 to the right. Ward, Campbell, the senior quarterback, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Quick screen pass is going to be caught, but ends up losing yards on the play, so the Golden Eagles get a 3rd and 13. Jacob Barrett on the reception.
Did have one of the first touchdowns for Vista tonight.
In that first half, he was able to have a touchdown. So less than 1 minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. Looking to get a first down.
Don't want to turn it over.
Lancaster gets the snap, drops back, looks to throw, throws across the middle. Pass is short and deflected. Maybe should have been intercepted there. Pass was just behind the receiver, and Lancaster unable to get there as Adrian Kelly, who nearly picked the ball off for the Legacy Lightning, and a quick 3 and out. And that's what the Legacy Lightning is looking for, is those quick 3 and outs, quick stops. They're going to get back in this game.
Yeah, trying to keep as much time on the can.
Barrett gets the ball, and he's going to punt it, and it's a very short punt. Looked like he miskicked it there, and it's going to remain in Lightning territory. The ball's down on the 46-yard line. So with 33 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter, the Legacy Lightning going to take the ball on the Golden Eagles 46. And we'll see if they can come. Huge, a touchdown, especially for the Legacy Lightning here.
Yeah, definitely.
However, after that missed 2-point conversion, they may have to try and go for another one just to get on pace.
Yep.
As you said, chasing points, not the way they want to go.
Yep. And that hurt them the first drive they had within the 5-yard line. Could have maybe gotten a field goal, but instead went for it on 4th down.
So Legacy could have 10 points right now, but instead they have to be all right with their 6 and try and work with it. The ball is it's gonna be a play action pass. Looking down the left sideline, the near side. Ball's incomplete. Pass was intended for Braylon Tate. It's gonna be 2nd down. Trying to get a case for a passive interference call was Braylon Tate, but I don't think anybody but him felt that was the call. McCarthy going to hand the ball off. Key Jr. going to get a nice run, bounces off a tackle there, and able to be brought down finally. It's Rylan O'Donnell, the senior, with a tackle.
So it looks like they're going to run the clock out, and it'll be the end of the 3rd quarter.
So end of the 3rd quarter, 27-6 the score. Legacy Lightning driving with a 3rd and 5, and Caden Clare and I are going to step aside and turn it over to Nathan Tubbs and Tyler Strawbridge. So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on our next broadcast.
All right, good. We are now in the 4th quarter. Vista leading 27-6. I'm Nathan Tubbs, accompanied here by Ty Strawbridge. And the ball is snapped, taken in for about 11 yards, but it is called incomplete.
The incomplete pass to Tate brings up 4th down and 5.
It'll be a 4th down and 5. This defense has come up big lately, and that's very refreshing, seeing how little faith most of the core of the Mountain Vista fans have had in this program, but they're really showcasing all their talent so far. It's a little juke, but they do not get anywhere, and that'll make it Golden Eagles football. Great defensive stand, and now the offense takes the field. Cam Lancaster behind the center. We'll see if we can tack some more points on the board. Little fake. Trying to go somewhere with it, and he does. Gets a solid 10 or 11 yards right there. Beautiful play design, and it went exactly where it's supposed to, and that's a free Eagles first down. There is a flag on the field. We will see what that's all about. And there's holding called on the offense. That will be about 10 yards. It will be a 1st and 20. We'll see what they can do about it, though. First and 16, I apologize. Receiver in motion. And Cam takes the shotgun. Oh, a little spin move on the draft, and that'll get them 6. Or on the draw. It's always nice to have your running back there to get a little free yards. Be a 2nd and 9. Nothing they can't do. Another potential draw play here. But you got 3 wide receivers going out. He sends it down. One of them. There's no flag though. Clean coverage, and now it is 3rd and 9.
Incomplete pass. Injured Golden Eagle on the play. That's the quarterback, Campbell Lancaster.
And Campbell Lancaster appears to be down. We'll see if he can get off the field under his own power, but looks like something is wrong, possibly ankle or knee. Obviously, he got the start tonight, and he's been doing very well. He does get up on his own power. Seems to be walking okay. That's a good sign. We don't know who will be going in, possibly Jacob Barrett. But it's always a shame to see a Golden Eagle who's been doing very good to just get injured. It can happen to anybody. And here comes Barrett. We'll see if he can almost prove himself after the way he's kind of being outplayed right now. Drops back for a pass. Sends a ball. It is just a tad too far, but the wide receiver did get his hands on it. And if there's one thing that I know, if you can touch it, you can catch it. I cannot stress that enough. Blaze Shower agrees. I'm sure Ty Strawbridge agrees. Hopefully you should too. But that leads to a punt on what could have been a 20-yard plus play because he had only green grass in front of him. And now the Lightning will get the ball back around the 30. Ball will be placed on the 26.
Vista takes over 1st and 10.
Little screen pass is called incomplete. Would have been good for about 3 yards, but a fruitless pass at that. Good for 6 or 7 yards. The Lightning have seemed to be taking advantage of these little gaps that have been leaking in the D-line. A quick run is good for the first down. Give it about 3 yards. And that 3-yard pickup will be good for a fresh set of downs. We have reached the 10-minute mark. Drops back for the pass. Sends one deep into double coverage, and that pass is just missed. He put it where it needed to be. There was not very many other spots where you could hope to come down with a reception with that. That's just a very tough pass and not much you can control. But he did his best. He did do his best.
Personal foul called on the Golden Eagles that time, 15 yards.
And there's a personal foul on the Eagles. I don't know if I saw anything. There has to be a reason for it, but I think somebody shoved somebody. That's what I heard. And he goes back for the pass, just a little dump off. And he takes it where he can, gets a good 12 yards out of it. In that man coverage, you can see the running backs just run out 3, 4, 5 yards, and then they're a free outlet for the quarterback if they have no other options. And it always is good for a good 5 yards at least. Very safe play call, because they do need points on the board. That 21-point deficit. He dives for the ball, and it is caught for about 14 yards. A very good catch. Ball was put low into the outside of him, and he had to just dive for it. Very acrobatic catch. And the Lightning keep the chains moving, have not missed a breath. That's not how that goes. I'm sorry, viewers. They have not missed a beat. The words that I was looking for. Now on a good drive, they find themselves at inside the 25, looking to get a little red zone push in here.
Looks like the refs are talking about something down there, Nathan.
There's Ty, comes out of hiding. Ladies and gentlemen, he has spoken words. And it does appear that the referees are talking about a little something. I don't know if it's about their weekend plans. I don't see a flag on the field, but I can find out. He is main referee holding on to a yellow flag, and Rick Cash from the Mountain Vista sideline has appeared to be a little flustered as the ball is advanced about 5 more yards. And coach is not happy with that call, whatever it was. Well, a lot just transpired, and now they find themselves at a second down and short. He goes back for the pass, and it is incomplete. The ball incomplete. Some good coverage from the Mount Vista secondary. Big third down here. You have to expect them to go on fourth down should it get to that point. Ooh, little QB sneak, and that is good for a touchdown. Beautiful play call, executed perfectly. You have to put credit where credit is due. What a clean touchdown. I don't know if he was even touched. He got me, he got the defense. He deserves it.
You know, Nathan, what worked on that?
Put it closer to your mouth.
You know, Nathan, what happened on that play was they'd been going to the run so much to the running back that Mount Vista Golden Eagles were expecting the run to the running back.
Analysis, you can see they were going for that inside QB draw, which is where he would look like he's going back for a pass and then just get a little handoff to the running back adjacent to him. But rather than that, he pulled it back as if setting up for action and just took off. He saw the hole, he took it, and that is good for 6. With the extra point good, it is now 27-13 Golden Eagles. To reciprocate these points, fight right back, maybe get a few yards off this kickoff if they can. Just get the ball rolling on their side. Obviously a good drive by the Lightning, and it resulted in 7, and they just keep on away.
No, Tubby, this is, or Nathan, this is its first full drive in this game, so we'll see what he can do with that.
That's very true. With Campbell still on the sideline, we'll look to see possibly a little redemption from Jacob, and I sure hope we do. I'd love to see some good offense. I know we have the keys that we need, but if we can't follow through, then what's the point?
Actually, Nathan, it looks like Campbell's going out on the field.
Well, howdy doody, there he is. He's had a good game, and they still have their trust in him. Even after a potential injury, he must have checked out. So he's good to go. And he's looking to get right back in the swing of things, pick up things where he left off, and keep this offense moving. He takes the snap with a runner in motion, dumps it off. A nice little hole. Might be good for a first down. Looks like it's within inches.
Those were some great blocks on the edge by the wide receivers to make that play, or to make that hole happen.
And that is good enough to move the chains, and that's a great point. When you have the wide receivers that can also block, then you can make those plays good enough for a first down rather than 7 or 8 yards, and that could really make the difference. Campbell takes the snap. Little inside run, not good for much. 2 yards. The clock is still ticking. And I think that's ultimately the goal right now. Go down, put it back into a 3-possession game, and just eat up as much clock while you're doing it. You got to start thinking about end game, and a flag on the field. We'll see if it is a false start. That'll move things back to a 2nd and 13. Obviously, that slows things down. You never know what kind of little hiccup in their system, in their drive, can kind of mess with them. And when things stop, do you know where to pick back up? And they clearly do, as that same little motion into the dump is good for like 15 yards. Beautiful play design, and they're on the 50.
And you know, Tubby, they keep going to that that play where the wide receiver comes in motion, and then Campbell just gives it to the wide receiver in motion, and it keeps working. And you got to stick to what works.
Exactly. So if the passes aren't really doing it, then you can keep putting people in motion. Doesn't have to be the same direction every time. They might start to catch on. But if these runs are working out, then they'll just feed it. You see another wide receiver in motion. You'll have 3 on the right side. He does hand it off for a little inside run, about 4 yards. It's always good to chip away on first down, make it more doable second down, and then an even more doable third down. Obviously optimal to come away with some yards and not an incomplete pass, and then you find yourself in 2nd and 10, and then 3rd and 10.
Very true.
Timeout, Golden Eagles. Coach Cash wants to clarify himself a little bit, show what the game plan is. It is a 2nd and 6, so maybe we can run, take a little more time off the clock, and keep things rolling.
Yep.
Friday night, right here at Shea Stadium. Get your tickets early. Tickets at the gates. Thunder Ridge, 7 p.m. right here.
Looks like they have Jacob Barrett and Campbell Lancaster on the field right now, so they might be putting Campbell at wide receiver or Jacob.
Yeah, it's good to see versatility, to see a quarterback going out and receiving, and always good to have some athletics.
Oh, the fake.
Little fake on the play that they've been running with such success, and they just fake, get a little inside draw, and what do you know, it's a 3rd down and 2. Yes, 3rd down and 2.
It'll be interesting to see if they stick to the run or they go to the pass or pass on this play.
You see the defensive line kind of lined up, almost expecting a run, man coverage, and possibly a safety blitz coming out. And that looks like it'll be good for a 1st down, and it is. Great pickup, fresh set of downs. Eagles are back in business to just keep chipping away at the time. They're not in any rush whatsoever.
And the O-line did exactly what they needed to do in order to get that 1st down.
Yep, just create a little gap that'll last him just enough for that little 3-4 yard pickup. These little drops, they come up. They've accounted for the majority of the yards up. Another inside run. Powers right through for a great 8-yard pickup. He just snuck right through. Nobody really expected it. And what do you know? 2nd down and 2.
Going to the hurry up.
Yep. I'd love to see a little hurry up into deep pass, maybe get the fans back into it. I know that you've kind of been put in a lull, just yard by yard, which is good football, but you do want to see a little something, a little something exciting.
Yeah, especially since they're in control right now with this 2nd and 2.
Yep. It's all in their hands. They do feed the run again. They're just looking for a little 1st down, I think. Should be within a yard. Didn't pick up much. Defense definitely was expecting it. And I think that's where it's beneficial to, on a 2nd and 2, where you know it's a doable 3rd down should it not work. But you know, an expendable down where you could go for it all, and if it works, then the greatest play call of all time. Yeah?
And they just brought Ethan Ward in, and maybe they're going for a little speed instead of power.
Yep. Well, we'll see. Runner in motion. Same little play,
Oh, that's a first down.
And that's good for a first down. Oh, and he keeps fighting for those yards, picks up an extra 5. You'll have to see that hustle where they won't just fall down on impact. They'll scrounge for every little yard, and that's what you love to see in a player that would consider going up to the next level.
And as I'm sure you guys see, Jake is still out there as a receiver.
That'd be pretty cool. A lot of shotgun formations. Leaves a lot of things. It leaves a lot of options, whether you want to draw, whether you want to pass, or QB sneak, or put somebody in motion. It's a really versatile position. And that ball is sent up. A beauty! A beauty by Campbell Lancaster. Just enough touch, and that's a Golden Eagle touchdown.
And what really set that play up was the run fake, because they'd been going to the run so much that the Lightning to the end zone.
And that's what I'm talking about. You get a nice little run, whether it's on a 1st and 10 or a 2nd and short. It never hurts to go for it all, and it just paid off for them in the biggest fashion.
And now they're up 33-13 with the extra point, and only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
And here comes the PAT. It looks good, and it is. And that's the difference, where previously we'd get scored and we'd just think, oh, we got scored on, that's a game over. But if you have the power and you can follow through on answering scores, then you'll never lose. It's what the most top-tier NFL teams, if they can answer back right after a good offensive push from the opposing team, they know that they need to push down, and that's exactly what they did. A lot of veteran moves, and we just pushed all the way down the field, ate up tons of clock, and secured a bit more insurance for us, which is always wonderful to see, because as fun as barn burners are to call, they get the heart going, and I think we just want to end happy here, so let's just do it.
As most of you probably know, the Vista Eagles are trying to get their first win of the season.
Yeah, we have not looked very good at all, and who doesn't want a free win? Acrobatic catch,
And I
takes it out, gets to about the 20-yard line, a good return.
And I think after this game, they will have a lot more confidence than they did probably coming into this game, because, you know, it's always great to get that first one under your belt, you know?
Yeah, definitely. That goes into account for every single sport. Once you get that little bit of experience, a little taste of victory.
You want it.
Yep. It's addicting. Referee said something. Do I know what he said? No. Will I find out? Probably. The ball is put all the way up to the 45. Watton Tarnation.
They keep giving Legacy extra yards, and we don't know why.
I mean, that's 25 yards right there. Do I know why? No. Sends a deep pass. Was wide open, but just a shankarooski-dooski.
That's a throw you got to make there.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when he's that wide open in the middle of the field.
And you have that little time, and you need the points that quick.
Yeah, that's your job.
It's what you get paid to do.
That's why you're the starting quarterback, to make those.
Gotta make those plays. Sets up for another pass, seeing if he can redeem himself. That's just great coverage.
That's great coverage by Sam Krissa. But the defensive line needs to start getting in there because the quarterback has all day to throw the ball. Even though they're only sending 3, you gotta do more.
Yep.
And this 3-3-5 defense that they run is great for short passes because they can't break anything long because there's so many
For sure.
people back.
Speed out of Sam Krissa, you can really kind of put it in the bank that you'll have the outside corner locked up. Can see a little screen. Will be good for the first down at about the 41-yard line.
That's a play the guy in front has to make in order to stop that or stop them from getting the first down.
Well, with only 1 minute before the 2-minute warning,
You can see
what a move, and that might be good for a touchdown. The little spin cycle, what a beautiful move. I just put tons of on that. Once I downfield, that's the precise moment when I saw whichever cornerback, I don't got good eyes, but whichever cornerback just get absolutely toasted.
And I was watching the quarterback to see if he was going to run because he had all the room in the world, but that was a great play.
Yep. He made the throw just in time, right where it needed to be. And what do you know? It is a 34-20 game.
If the Golden Eagles can run the clock down, they'll be good, but they cannot turn it over like they did earlier in the game.
You know that's their game plan right now. Take it beyond the 2-minute warning, and then just chip away at whatever you can. Make it a impossible game.
Looks like they're keeping Jacob Barrett at receiver too. That'll be interesting to see if they can get that quarterback connection because they've been working together all summer.
Indeed. Obviously this program works as hard as any other, but the outcomes haven't been what we really wanted. But should we get this first win under our belts, I think we will see a change, and I'm all for it because having a decent football team goes a long way.
The Hands team on the field for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, maybe all we needed was a quarterback change. No offense to Jacob Barrett, he's a good quarterback, but maybe we needed a different type of offense, you know? More of a quicker offense.
Yep. With a new quarterback, then it's a whole new game plan. Little chip kick.
That is out of bounds.
That'll be good for another 15 since it went straight out of bounds. If that's the rule. It might not.
That is an NFL rule, but we do not. Looks like that's the rule. Maybe.
I guess there's only one way to find out. We'll have to hold tight just a tad. Does not look like they follow the same. Oh, they are.
Do.
I guess I called it. But it does look like it's only a 5 yards progression.
Instead of a 15-yarder like they do in the NFL.
Which makes sense. That still puts an incentive to kick it within the borders. This little play, it's been working for him.
And if you saw the quarterback on the close side to the stands, almost went early. Gave a little, like,
I saw the hand movements. But this seems to be their little bread and butter where they have this little read option where either Cam could take off with it, the receiver in motion could take off with it, or you just do a little draw and then see what you can get out of that. It never seems to get less than 5 yards. I don't know what it is, but the Lightning defense really hasn't coped with this strategy.
And options is what you need in football. Because if you only have one option, it's going to be hard, you know?
Oh, with 2 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock, we are nearing the 2-minute warning. We do apologize about the lack of clock on the broadcast, but I will be keeping you in the know as far as the time goes. Second down with 2 to go. Ball on our own 49, making a little push.
Can they get it to Jacob Barrett?
Yes, the pass we've been looking for. Go for a little inside run, see if they can pick it up. They do look to be about a half yard short. Ball placed on the 50 exactly.
They gotta go to a different run than the HB draw because they keep seeing that coming and it's getting stopped. Every like 4 plays they break it, but that's not a good ratio.
It's gotta be the most like the play that you expect the most on a second down and short. If you know that they're just looking to pick up the first down to keep things rolling, you gotta expect that they're gonna go with the HB draw and they can just stop it. Still some excitement in the Golden Eagle. I apologize. We have some, well, they didn't photobomb, but they caster bombed. You get back to me on a better term for that. It hasn't happened before.
Another halfback draw. I got a good 4 yards.
Yep, that time it was good for about 3 yards, and whatever keeps it going. Only 20 seconds have passed, making it 2 minutes and 36 seconds left.
And the Lightning have 0 timeouts left.
That's true.
They just used the one, it looks like. So they can just, the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles can just run the ball. And if they get one more first down, it looks like this game could be over.
Yep. Should they put it in field goal territory, put it back in a 3-possession game, I'd call this game as good as done.
Play. What do you expect, Nathan?
I just expect them to keep doing what they've been doing, feeding the run game, chipping down the clock. Now that the Lightning have no more timeouts, I'd expect to see even more of that. But I think the defense is too, and that could mean a pass play might be just what they're not expecting.
Yeah, I think they'll do, if they run a pass play, it'll be on second down for sure. So they have that extra down to run the ball and get the first down.
Looks like they're going to let the clock run down.
They can pin them pretty far back.
Oh, they're going for play. We'll see if they can get it off.
And we just hit the 2-minute mark.
And there's the 2-minute mark. Is there a 2-minute warning? There should be.
There is only one in the NFL, Nathan. They don't have that in college football either.
Well, I apologize to everybody. It's all been leading up to this moment, and the moment didn't even exist. But we are inside the 2-minute mark, and the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles are just
chipping away.
Yep. They don't need to do anything else.
It's third down, 6 to go. We'll see what they do. I think they're gonna run the ball or pass the ball to get that first down and ensure this game.
Yep. Third down and 6. No, they just stick with the draw.
That was not a very good play call there.
Well, do they need more points is the question, because now that we're inside the 1-minute mark, it doesn't look like the Lightning will even receive
the ball back.
Yeah.
If they can get this first down, the game is over. If they don't, then the Lightning will probably have one more play.
Well, mind you, it is a 2-possession game, and they don't have any timeouts, and they don't even have the ball at the moment.
And the Golden Eagles are just running down the clock.
Yep. So, what a grand game it's been for you loyal viewers. I thank you for sticking through all, 6 or 7 of us commentating. But victory this was for the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles.
And a much needed victory too.
Much needed, the perfect term for it, because now, rather than saying we are winless, we can say we're 1-4.
But the Lightning go down to 0-5.
Yep. You start with getting wins against the teams at your level, then you work your way up from the underdogs, and then maybe you can be favored in one of the games.
And now we still have Valor to face this season, though.
Yep. So we'll see if we can build our confidence, keep on developing our players, keep on adding new plays, and we just want to beat T-Ridge. That's all we ask.
And right now, I heard they're number 3 in the state right now, and Valor is number 1.
But you know, those are the types of games that these players dream about. They literally care about 2 games really in the season, and that would be Valor and T-Ridge.
And the
ones where they can really prove themselves. What an excellent punt. Pinning
Great
it
placement.
At the 1.
That was by Jacob Barrett, too. Jacob Barrett can do so much.
Yep. Truly versatile.
There's not a lot of players out there like him.
And with 15 seconds on the clock, you're just going to see this offense going into losing formation.
They might. Well,
they could. Or they go for it all, which would be respectable.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is,
the game is over.
The Mountain Vista Golden Eagles actually won a game this season. You know, it's hard to believe that I was the one to say these words, but I am. So that's where I'll leave it. They do go for a play.
Oh, it looks like you
Just
might
a
run
little
out of
practice.
bounds.
You know, I respect it. It was a good pass. It was a good play.
This looks like the last play, though.
Obviously, the defense was, I don't know, pretty nonchalant about it. Does it really matter?
First and 10, 8.7 seconds remaining.
One last play.
Oh, and it's a quarterback. Oh, he gets out of there.
Oh,
he's running.
For the highlight reel.
He's throwing it. Oh, and that was a terrible.
And the pass is short. Whoops.
And the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles are 1-4.
GG. What a glorious sight it is to see the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles on the winning side of things. Everybody in the stands is happy, except for the light. What a great win all around for the Golden Eagles. We'll hope that they can take this into future games, keep on building off of this victory.
And maybe give Valor a challenge and Thunder Ridge a challenge.
Yeah, why not?
The state champion baseball team cleaning up the stadium tonight.
All right, well, thank you for joining us. It's been a wonderful game. We got the W. I hope you all have a great night.
And signing off, it is Ty Strawbridge
and Nathan Tubbs. Thank you.